I can to provide a good stream, I guess. We're still new, so, well, we're not new. We are a returning streamer, and it is one of those things where I kind of know what I'm getting into, but at the same time, I am relearning. So we're going to see how it goes. I am multi-streaming. Feel free to talk to me in chat. Yeah, we're gonna kick this off. I'm just updating some settings right now, so feel free to say hello. So welcome to the show. I am disabling arachnids solely for the purpose of I hate them. I just don't want to. Everything else, cool, but arachnids, no thanks. All right, here we go.
Hub Upgrade 6, Landing Platform Hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
projectiles up here? And there is. So that's cool. We're going to avoid him.
Congratulations, you have found your first Fixmas gift package, which is, naturally, full of gifts, the basic part necessary for most Fixmas seasonal event activities. Don't forget to check the calendar or the map to see what you can do with these gifts. Or do forget, I don't care. I'm sure this is useful to someone, somewhere.
Crafting bench. Nothing that we need out of there. So tier 1, field research. We need to go find resources. So I forget how to do this. So we have our portable miners and our Xeno zappers. So we're going to drop these back into the inventory box, and we're going to go look for a ore deposit. Try not to die. That's exactly what I mean. So we're gonna run this way, see if we can't lure him back out in the open. He's kind of got the high ground, and we don't play that game. So he's over there, so we're gonna leave him be. Looks like we got an ore deposit up on the building. Man, these presents are just falling everywhere. These guys. I don't like these guys.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
We are going to pull the miners out of our inventory. Actually, we're going to set up the portable miners for now. where there's one of those wild pig things. Usually. So there's a
Do we
sulfur
need that?
deposit down there. Pretty sure I saw the other one. I think it's up here. Maybe not. I could just be hallucinating.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
So we've got limestone down here. And it looked like we also had a sulfur deposit. Looks like it's just a small
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate Fixit helmets are of such high quality. Store this potential resource for later use.
So we'll need this limestone to build concrete. But right now we are interested more in the iron that those portables are collecting. And we're going to go check on their status. That 4 might be back, maybe. Doesn't look at it. We're going to collect some plant material while we're up here though. Because we are going to need these for the fuel burners. So we're going to pick up one of these miners. We're going to go set it up on the limestone deposit. So we have something collecting limestone. Now we're going to go back and we're going to set up a refinery over at the hub. What do we got here? Copper? Yeah. Okay. So that's going to help us as well. We kind of got lucky with where it spawned us. It's going to be useful. We're going to set you up. So we need to build a biomass burner to not only pick up biomass. So 61 leaves, 1 leaf per minute. So that could be good. It's not going to last very long. So we need to configure this for iron ingots. Get that rolling. We will take the iron we have and put it into the smelter, which will then smelt it and send it into that storage box. It's not very long now that it's under a load. So we're going to spend a second here doing some cleaning and pick up as much biomass as we can, because now we're going to go check on the miners, collect their ore, and prepare to start getting materials to set up a larger miner up there. So that should be good for that. So we're moving 1 ore a minute. So we're moving 30 to 30. So this is staying full up on 100. And we're already up to 34 ore in there. So constructed. Now we can put the constructor up, add in, and we need 100 iron plates. So we can add another power line. Oh, we need to add a power pole. I'm sorry. So we're going to delete that line. We're going to add a pole. Power. There we go. And we're going to need another storage container. There we go. Storage container's up. We need 100 iron plates. So we'll let this build up to 100 plates. We'll let that build up to 100 plates. And we're going to need copper. So we're going to go check on those miners, collect their iron, deposit it, probably pick up one of those miners. See if that wild hog came back. Don't see it. So we're going to pick up those miners. We're on a pretty decent roll for material. So now we're going to go back and drop the iron and see what we have. Do some more building. We're also going to pick up as much biomass as I can along the way. So this is going to start eating into my fuel supply very, very quickly.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
So we're gonna store all of the stuff we do not need. I guess we could store the sulfur too. We don't need that right now. So we're gonna go drop the iron in container. And we're gonna go drop miners. Oh, I guess that isn't a solid deposit. That is just a shard. So we're just gonna collect this. Maybe make a little journey up over here, see what we got. If I've got a deposit of copper, it means I should have
Not
a
worth the
deposit
effort.
nearby. Just kind of keeping our eyes open. Some rock quartz. We'll take that over here.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
So I'm not seeing a copper deposit up here. Oh, one of the downsides to where we did get placed, these hazardous gas clouds are kind of in really bad places. They're gonna make building a little harder here once we start growing. So we're gonna keep doing some collection here, and I'm gonna let those iron get into plates, because we are going to need a lot of those in the coming time as we start to ramp up productions. I can't tell you what I am looking forward to getting something other than biomass burning, because it will eventually start to be I have to go further and further for biomass. So I guess what I'm trying to do now is I'm just trying to get as much as I can stored up, so that when I do have to go further away for resources, I can trust that my biomass generator isn't going to run out while I'm gone. And that copper I got might just be enough. See there, look, now I got some coal. So we are kind of moving in the right direction here. So I don't know what this is.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Store this potential resource for later use.
Inventory's starting to get a little full, so we're gonna move up the hill here, see if we can't find a deposit of copper or coal. If I could find a coal deposit early into the game, that would make my day, because that would quickly open up the opportunities for a coal power system. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I don't have a resource finder yet, so we're just gonna do some exploration. Like right there's another copper deposit. So we're gonna come up here and get this mined real quick. And we'll see. Well, there's a blue power slug. We're gonna go take that because we're gonna need one of those later. Usually something arrogant. As long as it's nothing that spits fire.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency.
I really don't see
Store this potential resource for later use.
Resource-wise, so we're gonna head back to the hub and refuel our biomass generator, which I assume by now is pretty much empty. There's resources down there, chat, but I don't feel like going all the way down there to get it because it is getting dark and I will run into things like this. Come on, come back at me. Come here. There it is. See, I told you the biomass generator is probably getting close. But we did just find a copper deposit. So we'll go back to the hub and put leaves back in the generator. And collect the iron that we have here. By now the smelter should have eaten through most of the copper, most of the iron ore that I gained. So we're gonna pick up all this biomass right here and then restoke it and go about our business. One of the nice things about clearing out this field around my hub is also it prevents a lot of things. Clutter is nice to have cleaned up, but also the wildlife doesn't have the chance to hide. So we have now restocked the generator. We are back in business, guys. Alright, so it's going right out of that, right into this. And we are well above where we need to be. So we are going to go back to recipes and you see there. Now, we need iron rods to make iron screws. So we are going to start producing iron rods. I don't know how much is left in here. We see there's not much. So we're gonna let this run out, and then we're gonna swap over to copper, and we're gonna start making copper ingots while this builds the rods we need. Because for the wire, we just need copper. And we need 300 of these rolls. So we're gonna let it finish up what it's doing. So this guy's got 99 ore left in it. And we need in total for the space elevator look. Okay, so they added some new stuff since the last time I played, chat. The chainsaw wasn't in it. Okay. So this is the active milestone we're on. For what we need. I could be building logistics right now. I don't need anything logistics. So we're just going to work on the field research aspect of it and go about our business. But we're going to drop this quartz off. And coal and cadmium. We're actually going to run up and go empty our copper drills. Because all of these just about full, so I'm going to grab all of that. And our copper drills are all the way up here. I'll pull out my little stun baton again. I don't want to get walked up on. So we're going to grab all of this. So here in probably the next 45-ish minutes, we're going to have the space elevator up. So our iron should be shortly running out. And we could decide to add more iron in, but we're not going to. We need to add in all of our copper ore, which is now flowing into the system. So we're officially out of iron. We're gonna let those get through the system. Now we're gonna start working on the iron. So we're doing pretty good here. Once the iron is I will switch it over to copper coils, and we should be pretty good to get building on our space elevator. Oh no, I'm gonna be short concrete. That's what I'm gonna end up be short of now. So, oh, yeah, no, I was wrong, chat. We need, so we need to, so we're missing 500 concrete. So, constructor, recipe, concrete. So we're just gonna need limestone for that. So that's not horrible. Man, these Christmas presents are just falling everywhere, cat. Just everywhere. So we're not gonna throw anything into the milestone right now. Just because we kind of want to get that space elevator upgrade, but at the same time, we kind of need that because I get a map, so it means I can track everything. So we might just end up building because I have production miner. So I need one miner, 10 plates, and 50 concrete. So I could build this up to run continuous, but we're not going to do that. So that's our goal right now is get the space elevator built. So we are officially all out of iron in the system. So we are going to start building copper coils. And I need 1,500 of them. So we're gonna store the metal plates right now. I don't need to hold on to them. It's gonna tell me I don't have them anymore, but I know I have them. I know I have enough. And I think it might be prudent now to build a well, not a processing plant, not a portable miner, but a stationary miner, and get that running up here. Just kind of keep these supplies constant. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one here on the iron and get that rolling. So I unfortunately am going to have to sacrifice one of my portable miners. And that is not a horrible deal. Why is it telling me that it is an invalid placement? So I don't know why it's not letting me build this, chat. That is quite weird, actually. It should just let me build it on top of the resource. Let me go try it on the copper and see if that's the issue. Oh wait, I know what it is. Okay, there's deposits on top of it. That's why it's not letting me build it. There we go. So that's one. That will provide a steady source of iron. Then we'll come up here and we'll build one on the copper, and that will provide us a steady income of copper ore as well. So we're just going to pick up both these miners. We're going to mine out the deposit on top, and then point the outlet in the same direction as our hub. That'll be pretty good, chat. So, and of course, now, see, we need copper coils to build a biomass generator. But what we can do is fly we can get these as close as we can to their locations. supplies. Of material that we are in need of. So then we will build containers that will allow us to our material. And then for the electricity, see, now I'm out of coils. So thankfully, one of the things that I did before I started this endeavor was start building coils. So unfortunately, this one generator is not going to run all of this. It will provide me enough to run all of this, but if I want to run all of that, I am going to need to have to build another one. But to be on the safe side, in case of power failure, we are going to build two. These will solely feed our miners and allow more logistics to start happening. Now look at that, chat. Look at that. We are moving. The copper's got a little bit longer to go, but we officially have supply lines. And they might be slow right now, but that's okay. Because even though they are slow, they are steady. Meaning they will provide resources for as long as I can provide fuel to my generators.
Yes, yes, well done.
So we're going to do another quick gather exploration here and just kind of pick up everything. Well, yeah, so see, I wish I had the bombs because we could open up this cave and get what's inside. But unfortunately, I do not have that achievement done yet. Meaning, I cannot get inside. I also do not have the weaponry to fight what is ever hiding in there. Normally, there are hostile wildlife inside of these caves, and I just don't. There's usually like 3 or 4 of them, and on a normal playthrough, oh, see, oh, whew, thank God there was
This is ridiculous.
I was to show you some, chat. This is kind of what I was getting at. So exploration. So we're gonna sneak up on this little no good big boy and shove a little shocky butt up him because he is a big boy. This is one of the bigger ones. And he might actually get me, guys. This is what I was worried about. So we are just going to abandon that. He is going to chase me.
A baby could have found this.
This thing is trying to fight me. No idea where he went. There he is. See, he's gonna charge. See, look at that. He chased me all the way back to my half, and having played through this before with the little ones can be a pain because they're normally in packs of 2. So surprised that he wasn't, and I could be wrong. There could be another one up in the chat, but as of right now, we're not gonna go hunting.
Just get back to work.
Dumb stuff. We need as much biomass as we can pick to sustain our generators. And I didn't think about it before. I didn't need to build that first generator. That first generator was probably pretty useless because I forgot that my hub has a built-in biofuel. So this is what I mean, what I was getting at by these toxic flowers will quickly become a nuisance because they are in areas that I have valuable resources in, and if I trigger them, they will emit the poisonous gas, and it will make my life hard. So we're gonna hopefully have enough biomass now to last us a little while until we can get a more suitable source of fuel. See, there we go. We are officially out of storage space. I filled it with mostly biomass. So we're going to top off generators. And how are we looking on copper coils? 259 out of 15,000, or no, sorry, not 15,000, 1,500. So we are going to also, no, we're not going to for the time being, we don't need them energized. Let's just kind of clean out our inventory here a little bit of stuff that we don't need. And I am going to, so now I need to pick up our copper, which is abundant, or getting abundant now. And we're going to go add some more copper to the system. I might actually, do I have enough to build another constructor? Ooh, I have, okay, chat. I have a different plan of action here. So, now that I have steady supply lines in 2 containers, we can keep the ore separate and feed our individual smelters to produce the ingots we need to build individual frickin' constructors, so we can work in kind of a dual fashion here. So we need another smelter. Both of these crates. So now these smelters are individually fed, and we will configure them for the respective material in the containers. Now we don't need a container between them because they are each being fed by their own resource container. Look at this, chat. We now have sustained material construction, which is super helpful. So we can go back to, see, I'm low on steel plates now. And I don't have any more. So this is problem number 1. Not really though, because I still have a functioning setup over there. So while these containers are filling, we'll just leave these offline for now. We're working. We will build some steel plates. And you know, I could set this up if I absolutely have to. So we really don't need this in the middle because we are just doing a solid pass. So part of me wants to fire up these 2 biomass generators for this. But with me running 2 to power the grid already, should have sufficient energy feed to run but I didn't configure these. So now you can start accepting copper and you can start accepting iron. So actually I'm going to have you create iron rods because I'm going to need you for screws. And we will add another power line branch. And that should be enough. So the entire system, let's see what our drives. Okay, so we're burning 1 lead. We're burning 120 leads a minute. So we will keep these topped off for now. Because I do believe I don't get my coal generator until tier 3. Yeah, so I don't get my coal generator till tier 3. Which is okay. We'll get it figured out. These have outlets. We are in production mode, and we will keep it going. See, I'm sorry, chat. I mean, I know there's no one in here, but like, come on, why? It's a first-time chat. You know, it's a new user, and they decide that they want to do that. Sorry, chat. I'm looking at I'm dual streaming right now, so I just realized. Alright, so sorry about the chat. I just realized that I was dual streaming, and it seems that it looked, I should say it looked. It's not what was happening. Um, it looked like I didn't have a stream set up on YouTube, which I was streaming on YouTube, but it just canceled it. So we are back, and we're going to just kind of keep streaming on Twitch, I guess. Yeah, I've really got nothing. I think we might rob some iron from this, because this is going to keep getting a steady stream of iron regardless of what we do. But I've got other plans that I need. So I still need a lot of steel, not a lot of iron plates, chat. So I think just gonna kind of stock up the box over here and just let it do its thing. What else was I gonna say? We could go build one on our limestone deposit. I should probably do that because I am going to need concrete. So I think we might run over and set one up over there. We're going to put in some more biomass over this way. This is what I was meaning to chat. Like, look how quickly this biomass just eats. I'm running a lot of machinery off of these generators, and I'm not maxed out on any of them yet, but it's getting close. Like, I watched the uptick of material being burned, and it's not a small amount. So this is the reason I was like, I can't wait to get that coal generator. It's granted I need to find a sustainable source of coal, and I haven't found that yet. So I mean, if it's not nearby, it's gonna be a hike, which means I will have to shuttle it in for a good while before I can use it. That, or I build the coal production and the power plant for it right next to it, and just bury the electricity, which is the quicker option. Because once it starts producing coal, like that's gonna be the big start. Is I'm gonna have to build a biogenerator on it to get the whole thing moving, and then once it is produced enough coal and kind of becomes self-sustaining, I can disassemble the biogenerator and use its parts for other stuff. But I gotta get to that point first. So, but we have enough biomass for now. We're still in a forward progression, so I'm not too worried about it. But it's gonna get down to a point here where I can't add in enough biomass to sustain my equipment, and that's when we run into trouble. So we're gonna attempt to limit the amount of stuff I put on single generators and just kind of build them as we need. Because if I can avoid having to dump massive amounts of resources into running multiple generators on a single network, I will be happy, because I mean, it's not less stressful. It really isn't. Logistics wise, it means I have another generator I have to babysit that will be further away from my point of origin. But that also means that I have a reliable source. I don't know, it's just one of those things. Like, I could walk walk around a corner right now, chat, and there could be a coal deposit sitting right there. And you know what? I would be like, cool. That would be awesome. I would love that. But that's not the case. So we will just continue with what we're doing and kind of go from there. So I make it a point not to go into caves yet. I do not have anywhere near the protection to fight anything that comes in there because there's really no place for me to go. If I get cornered, I'm kind of screwed. What do we got here? Aluminum, more iron. That's what I mean, chat. I'm away from my base, gathering resources, and that's what I mean. The network just shut down. I guarantee it's not the little one either. I guarantee I just ran out of biomass on one of my generators that is powering all of the equipment up here. So we are going to break this deposit on the top. We'll put a miner here. Do I want to? No, but am I going to need to? Yes, I am going to need this deposit for... Okay, so that is just a regular deposit. I am going to need this deposit regardless of whether I want it. And that's not going to work, so we gotta just... We're trying to make this as efficient as possible. We're going to kick it off like that. As much as I want to connect another object to the power grid, as much as I really want to, we couldn't do it if we want to. We have officially run out of cable. So, yep, and it's the one. I guarantee it's one. It's one generator. One out of 3 generators went down, and it stops the system. No? Okay. So this is kind of where it gets screwy. Oh, okay. So it brought that one back up online. Okay. So we're back in production mode. Steel plates are moving along nicely. I need cable build. So this is kind of where it's going to get weird. Is we're just going to swap over what this is doing. So I need cable build. So we're going to give it 200. Use this 2-wire a process. We're going to let it build that because I'm going to need that. But you know, this is how quickly the system can go wrong. Thankfully, we can build in the crafting bench over here.
300 screws in total. So we're just gonna let this build up, and then we have a bunch of wood in our inventory. So we're gonna change our wood into biomass. That's gonna burn so much nicer. And then we're gonna turn our leaves into biomass. We're gonna get more out of it. It's a time-consuming process. It will help us. We're gonna have to empty our inventory here shortly. But the biomass should run a little smoother through our plants. It might it's going to increase the amount of time we can burn. We're also going to build the concrete while we're here. Might as well. Okay. So we have all that. This is pretty much done. So we're going to send that back to making iron plates. I'm going to take our cable. How much iron plates do I have on me? I don't have any iron plates on me. So, oh no, it says I have 59. Where are my iron plates? Okay, so there's 59 iron plates on me. We're just going to take the iron plates. Yeah, look at the burn time on it. Okay. So, we're just going to swap out biomass and let that burn. We'll make some more biomass real quick, and then we're gonna leave that in the supply box. All right, so we have more than enough biomass saved up to allow us to do what we need to do. We are going to... What am I missing? I am missing iron rods. So we are going to build a conveyor system for the limestone. And get concrete production moving. And we're gonna collect biomass along the way, just because it'll save us some time. When we get back after setting everything up, we'll convert it over to biofuel and kind of keep our supply stocked up. But we're moving in the right direction. We are building towards a more sustainable construction, and we are just gonna keep going, and we will eventually get to where we need to be.
I swear, Chad, these presents are getting a little annoying. They just pop out of nowhere.
I mean, they don't pop out of nowhere. I mean, I can watch them fall from the sky, but like they are everywhere. Like every little glint in the distance that's in like a pillar is a present that I'm just collecting because I don't have the research center set up to use them or whatever it told me I needed to fucking build. But we are getting there. I'm gonna say in like the next half hour we should have enough stuff built up that that we're pretty sustainable. That's what I think we're gonna be at. So all I gotta do right now is connect you to the grid. So you are now producing. I'm gonna walk this until it tells me I can't walk it anymore. Steady supply of limestone coming in. So we had another constructor. You know, that's one thing I wish, chat, is that once you got this thing lined up beautifully, it it just connected them. That's one thing I do wish they had, is the ability to get it like right there. Have it. So now where is my free copy? Now we have so we are moving in the right direction. Look at that. Look at perfect biomass. Like it just kind of it works out. And our biomass stockpile is back. We have a set up our equipment workshop. So that's set up. I guess we don't really need to craft it right now, actually. It's just kind of there. So we are almost right where we need to be. We're just gonna let that build that, and then we're gonna build some screws. So we just need some screws. That's all we need. We need like 35 more screws, and then it works. Alright, that should be more than enough screws. Look at that, here we go. Boom.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Now we have boxes set up for construction materials. So we're going to put all of our construction materials in there, and then we will add more random stuff to this. But for now, let's see, what do we need to build the man? We need 5 reinforced plates. it says, unfortunately this time for the Fix It seasonal event taking place during the Earth months of December. This MAM tree will be unlocked by using the calendar in the hub. It's never too late to opt out of this event, but of course, the earlier is the better. So, calendar. There it is. So,
Welcome to Fixmas, an official Fix-It seasonal event, brought to you by official Fix-It Fun engineers. Fixmas is based on a seasonal holiday popular in several cultures and religions, often seen as a winter holiday because no one actually cares about Australasia. The event is vetted to be 100% pioneer-appropriate fun and is not obligatory. Fixmas enables many new distracting activities focused on building the giant Fixmas tree. These activities involve the MAM, the Fixmas calendar, and those abominations falling from the sky. There is more, but I don't care. In the interest of us all, I will tell you that Fixmas has caused stress, lack of focus, general despair, and physical injury to many pioneers. It is the worst scoring event ever created by Fixit, and has gotten backlash for its blatant cultural inappropriateness. So when you inevitably change your mind and decide to disable this event, you will have chosen humanity and kittens and puppies, you will have chosen truth and empathy, you will have made me proud. Obviously, these Fixmas decorations do not increase efficiency. In fact, they are a downgrade on every level. They can be found in the customizer. This data cartridge enables the second pair of Fixmas MAMtree branches to be unlocked. Fixit thought it was being very clever with the layout of this research tree. About as clever as you. What a thrill. By equipping this new hat at the lockers in the hub, you can finally turn your mental state into a fashion statement. This data cartridge enables the last branches of the Fixmas MAMtree to be unlocked, which means we will both be celebrating the end of this event soon. This data cartridge enables the third pair of Fixmas MAMtree branches to be unlocked. There is a chance you are doing this because you enjoy the seasonal event for some reason. There is also a chance you are simply doing this to annoy me. I wish for you to know that, in either case, you have disappointed me. I thought I had destroyed every copy of this tape. How does it keep turning up? No matter. Ignore it. There's nothing interesting on it anyway. In fact, listening to it causes hallucinations, and eventually, after 7 days, your brain melts. For your own sake, I advise avoiding it at all costs. Humans tend to catch colds during the winter. It would seem that this does not apply to you, but considering your tendencies, Fixit has seen fit to provide a medicinal inhaler just in case. This data cartridge contains the Fixmas MAMtree setup and will need to be fed into the MAM database to unlock its first 2 branches. If this seems convoluted and/or boring, and you wish to quit the event, I will understand. A reminder that human creativity does have its limits, considering their obsessive insistence on continuing to make slightly different versions of every Fixmas song ever imagined.
We're just going through trying to find all the numbers right now, Chad.
Nothing says happy holidays more than the inevitable destruction of local flora and fauna with a festively decorated vehicle. This vehicle decoration can be found in the customizer.
There's 24. There's 21. It's the 22nd today.
There is no escaping the Fixmas spirit with this red ornament build gun trinket. It can be equipped at the lockers in the hub.
35. 16, 7, 19. So there's 1, 2, 24. There's 11.
Fix-It wants you to know that you matter.
Ooh, power shards, chat. That's a plus. That'll really help things. There's today.
It would be such a shame if you accidentally dropped this. Such a shame.
There's got to be more hidden numbers in here, chat. There's got to be. Unless I'm just too late in the event, chat. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I might have got them all. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, no, I just got them all, chat. That's all. Double check our biomass. So our biomass generator could use a top off. We'll grab some biomass. We'll go through and we'll make sure that they're all topped off. Just kind of let production do what it's doing. So let's go back over to the MAM.
The purpose of Fixmas is to build and decorate a giant Fixmas tree with style. The Fixmas category has been added to your build menu. Gifts are the basic resource from which many other festive parts are made. Like Fixmas branches, which can be crafted in the constructor. In an effort to make this event meet the bare minimum efficiency quotas, I have disabled the ability to craft these resources by hand. Trust me, that glitter got everywhere. You're welcome.
unfortunately, I haven't reached a high enough uh, build tier to get all of that. We're just trying to get things up to par. Having
Milestone
all of
reached.
this
Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners.
active.
To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun, fun, fun.
Oh, so I see what I use the Fixmas gifts for now. So we can take these so-called accursed things and build build drives with them. not gonna do that anymore. Or well, at some point we will, but not right now. We need chainsaw, so we need some iron rods and some more screws. We're also gonna go steal a bunch of that'll keep this production facility moving. How many? Okay, I'm gonna grab each. We're gonna grab a source. As of right now, chat, I could 100% build the space elevator. I've got almost enough for it. Alright. One chainsaw. Need some more reinforced plates. And then some copper wire, and we can build the data camper. Sorry, I need screws too. The object scanner is what it was. But I think once we get the object scanner built, we can just work on the space elevator. Okay. So we need to upgrade stuff to this before we can use it. That's understandable. We've got the chainsaw now. That's helpful. That'll be a big help around here.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
Ooh, that's a hard one. 6 more inventory slots or the alternative recipe. $12.5, so 5 ingots for 20 screws now. I think we're gonna go with the inventory slots. Those are gonna be a little more helpful at the moment. So we'll throw another hard drive in. stuff, but let's pull everything I want to keep out of that inventory. So this pack here essentially just became useless because of all of that dumb stuff. So that's nice. Iron plates are doing good. So we're gonna grab rods, iron plates, and copper. Because this unlocks us the parts assembly, which we're gonna need for accomplishments come space elevator. So that's all I need of that. I'm gonna take the cables. I'm gonna build a bunch of cable. As much as I want to build, get this one unlocked, because I really can't start using the assembler until I get a much more broader aspect of resources. See, I'm still short. I'm still short almost 30 cable. Thankfully, wire is the one thing that I'm not using a lot of in construction right now. So I can tell you one thing I probably do have enough of
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
So that storage box wasn't really like with this, with how close to the resource range, it's right on top. So like this backup of supply is useful. Like this copper. Because the smelter is slow, the builder is slow. Whereas the iron, it's just spitting them out. So this will actually speed this whole process up. So kind of there. What did I just unlock? The assembler. So it's useful, but also not at the same time. And the Mark II conveyor belt is useful, so we'll work on that one next. So I'm going to need a bunch of reinforced steel plates. it's really just quick for me to make the iron plates here in uh, the crafting bench. All right. This is just kind of a waiting process, chat. So we are gonna go to intermission, and we shall be back. Okay, chat. I am back. just a short little break there. Still not enough iron, reinforced iron plates, but we're getting somewhere. And this is probably going to end up being a waiting game. I am going to shut my camera off because it is starting to really affect my bit rate. It's kind of weird. So I'm just going to shut this off for now. And I betcha my bit rate will go back up once I disable. It might go back up. For the entire 2 hours that I've been streaming, it's only lost 214 frames, which is not a lot. It's more than I'd like, but in a perfect world. Oh, and I need iron plates too. So, yeah, in a perfect world, I took iron. I did not. That's right. I just built the plates. But yeah, no, chat. In the perfect world, like, it would be fun. Except in this one, it's not fun. And so I see our downfall with the iron right now is the constructor is so much slower than the processor. So how much do I need? For the assembler? 8 plates, 4 rotors, and some cable. But it takes 15 kilowatts to generate. Ooh, that was almost bad, chat. We're about to lose the generator. Good thing I decided to come back over here and check on the generators. But look at it. I mean, this one is idle. I'm consuming just under the max. My production is still good. It's a little annoying. So I think we might upgrade to the solid biomass. So it'll save us inventory space to begin with. Instead of 10 a minute, it only burns 4 a minute. So that's kind of a plus. So we're going to go back to in a pause, and I shall be back. Okay, chat. Uh, we just built a lot of biofuel. Uh, we're gonna. I mean, we're gonna keep building biomass because it's beneficial to the plants. Uh, as much as I want to, it's just a boring part of it. But we are making our way towards at least fuel stability. I have the chainsaw now, so I can go out and get more trees. But I think I am just gonna sign off on the live stream and just keep running the game. So it's not goodbye, but